Good day, everyone. Thank you for viewing my tour of my November PVE Rust build. I'll be taking December off due to the holidays. I'm going to try to walk you through what goes through my head when I'm building my bases. So this is going to be my longest video yet. This base is awesome viewed during the day or night, so I will be showing it in both environments. This is at 1600. I'm going to show it now at 1 at night. As you can see, you'll see that I have those new spotlights on each of the pillars of the building. It just provides a really cool effect to the mansion. In addition, I also have lighting underneath the palm trees, and I also have lighting over by the doorway, just showcasing the plants and the front door, just kind of setting the mood of the mansion. Let's go ahead and change it back to daytime. Also, I do want to show you guys or mention that the walls of my builds are all rotated so that the wallpaper can go on the outside of the build. As you can see, I love using different wallpapers to make my build just look very unique. I do have the subway tiles used for the white part of the building. In addition, I have the turquoise tiles on the outer edges, also near the door and then above the doorway to give it that 3D effect. Now when I do build my base, I usually like to build the front of my base from the ground up and only from the front at first to kind of get that look of what my base is going to look like on the front. Once I'm happy with the front of my base, then I move to the sides and then the back. The front is the most important. I always include fully enclosed foundations, so I don't skimp out on the foundations. So I use every square and I actually build each square out so that I don't have any stability issues down the road in case that I want to build, you know, really high bases, because I do like really tall walls in my mansions. I don't add any of the trees or lighting or plants or decorations till I have the whole base built. Even the top part of the base where I have my dance floor, cabanas, and helipad, all of that is saved for last. I don't even think about that when I'm building my base. I actually didn't even add that front courtyard with the palm trees and the plants till around 2 weeks after I built the mansion. And I do want to mention that on this server, the Art of Rust server, I love it because you can actually add trees and plants to your base, and it just brings it to a whole nother level. Let's go ahead and go on the inside of the base. And again, this is wallpaper here on the outside. As you come inside, you'll see that I did enlarge the chandelier. Really like that effect in the foyer. To the left, you're going to see the entertainment area. I have the living room, the office, a dart area, a pool table area, and then also my bedroom is at the top. If you go to the right here, I have the wine bar, I have a seating area, I have a kitchen, a dining, and a bathroom area. Over to the right also is an elevator which will take you up to the top where the cabanas and dance floor and the helipad are. Let's go ahead and let's start on the left here. So as you go down the steps, you'll see that the lockers are pretty much lit up with the lights. My buddy Agnes, he recommended using those lights to just enhance the look of the lockers, and I really love this locker skin, and I think it turned out great. Plant there is just to kind of cover up the lighting. As you can tell in my builds, I do use this photo of the TV with the entertainment center. It's a sill, and I love it. I know it says Adobe stock. I tried to use the plant to cover up the number, but I just really love how it goes with a lot of my builds, so I use that continuously. To the right here, the lockers, those are skins. And a lot of these here, these are also skins. I actually have the real life U2s on the top and the plush on the middle there. The two little bears, those are from charity. Super, super awesome that Rust does that. Participates in charities. The artwork in my mansions and in my builds, they are not mine. So this painting here, this is just from the net. I love it. I usually wear that attire, so I just include that in my builds. But a lot of my artwork is from my buddies, so you'll be seeing that throughout. And then also I have some from the internet. But I do want to start trying to paint in Rust, so I really look forward to that. Up the steps here. Let's go up, and I'll try not to make you dizzy. Alright, so this is my bedroom here. There is a rug. This is just a typical Rust skinned rug. I love this rug. Along with the skin bed, that's one that you can purchase. The leaf that on the wall, that is a rug. And then the lotus, that's just an image from the internet that I love. So I included on my build. This is also a bench seat that is a skin for a box. And this is a rug here, the plant. I just really absolutely love the elegant feel of the photo, the sill in the back. It has a mirror with it, and then the sink is actually a skin box. The toilet is what they call a nature market item. That's what you can get on the Art of Rust. You can get that. The toilet, you can purchase that with, I think, scrap or net worth, one of the two. And then also the toilet paper holder, that is a rug. The aquarium is actually a garage door skin, along with the curtains. That's a garage door skin. And then these here, these are all garage door skins. And of course, the wood look, that is wallpaper. As you go down, you will see that the table is skinned out as a pool table. More images off the internet of just Rust images that I really liked and I've kept over the years. Straight ahead, you'll see the wine bar. I really like the gold and black wallpaper. It just adds a really, really classic touch to my wine bar. The photo back there, that is a sill, that is an image off the internet, and then this here, this is the wine fridge, which is also another skin for the fridge. These chairs here, these are nature market items on this server. Then over here, I do have paintings from my buddies. Thank you guys for giving me those to exhibit in my mansion. And you guys all know that I love the aquarium skin. That is like my most favorite skin. There's more plants included in the mansion, along with the plant rug skin back there. Over here is my kitchen. The boxes are skinned out. All of these are boxes. That's a microwave. That's a fridge. This is another rug, just goes really well. This is the pantry, and that back there is another sill, another photo from the internet that I really liked. It's canned goods. So as you can see, I just use a bunch of photos and a lot of different skinned items to just give my builds a really good feel of, you know, that hominess. This is the dining area. Everything is skinned out. And that Monstera painting back there, that'll be the elevator that we use to go upstairs to see the cabanas and the dance floor and the helipad. Let's go upstairs and let's go out into the pool area. And to the right you will see a dining area, an outdoor kitchen, and a seating area. To the left you will see a band area along with some seating areas. So here we have more artwork. This is not anything that I've done. Like I said, got it from the internet. Just love this image, so I put that up there. I figured the sanitary sewer drain would work out well with it. Also, this rug here, that's a hopscotch rug. Thought that would be fun, a fun addition. More seating area. We'll go over here. This is a dining area, along with some more artwork that I found on the net. Kitchen, outdoor kitchen area, along with more seating area. And I just want to take the time to say that this location's pretty awesome. I'm glad I got it. There's oil rig out there, mill ton over there, and fishing village over here. Now I'm just going to back up a little bit and show my base. So as you can see, it's a really nice environment out here. The palm, excuse me, the palm trees really add some really good feel to the build. Along with the ivy is all rugs. And then I'm going to turn it to night, just so you guys can see what it feels like and what it looks like at night. Turned out really well. The new little lights, the string lights, are super cool. They just really gave a really cute little cozy feel. Chandeliers as well. Spotlights are super awesome. They just really help out with the lights. I'm sorry if I'm panning and tilting so much. I just want you guys to see what it feels like. So let's go ahead and turn it back to daytime. And I want you guys to see what it looks like in my pool. I did finish the pool, so you see the subway tile. There's also the blue and green tile on the sides, along with the bottom. It's also finished, so that's additional tile on the bottom. That turned out really awesome. I wanted to just keep the outer edges of the walkway stone. I thought it looked really cool just keeping it like that. Alright, let's go ahead. That's another seating area there. Forgot to mention that. Along with the nature market items. All the plants, the trees, those trees out there, those plants over here, they're all what they call nature market items on the Art of Rust. So those are just items that you can use. You actually have to purchase them with in-game money, scrap and net worth. And you can get those, I think it's scrap actually, you can get those and just purchase those and place them. You can choose the size of all your plants and trees and stuff, so it's super cool. Really like that. As you can tell, it just really gives an additional feel that wasn't there on some of my other builds. Let's go upstairs. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead and change this to nighttime because I absolutely just love the feel of nighttime on the top of my base. And you'll see here in just a second. So let me go ahead and switch it to nighttime. And you're going to see the helipad is actually going to match the garage door. And my buddy Agnes, he recommended these fairy lights along the carpet. But this helipad is super awesome. Look at that. I love the look of this. Looks so awesome. I mean, the lights, the helipad, it looks really awesome with the garage door. And then the lights, the little fairy lights along the carpet just give the upstairs an awesome feel. Look, there's even the moon. and the ambiance of below, what it looks like. Just super cool. Super cool fill. Alright, so let me go through the upstairs here, and I think I'm just going to keep it as night because I really like the nighttime fill. So I included chandeliers and of course, you know, the string lights. Some seating areas include the sofas along with the fireplace, fish aquarium, and the backdrop is actually palm trees. Looks super cool. Over here is another bar. Super cool, super cool rug. The theme this wipe was Viking, so I thought that would just add a really cool touch to it. Then I included the little wine barrels in the back. And I also love the stereo, the the fridge skin. Super cool. Another seating area. And then here is my dance floor. The lights, seating area out here. The pool area, so it's just a little baby pool up here. And I did want to show you one last thing before I do end this here in just a short. This is a cute little sill for a record. Everybody loved that. Let me just go ahead and turn it to daytime so you can see what it looks like on the daytime during the daytime on my base. I always use that image. It's not mine. The green and the purple and the pink. I really love that. And I love dance music, so that it just goes with it. So this is my base during the day. And as you can see, plants just make a world of a difference. Plants and trees. And then this here is the top of my base, and I'm just going to end with the view from up above. Thank you so much for viewing my base and taking my tour. Have a great day.